Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Victor Ramos, and I serve as the Vice President for Advancement here at Millersville University. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 167th Annual Commencement. The formal ceremony will begin in a few minutes. In the unlikely event of an emergency, an announcement will be made from the podium to assist in your safe departure. If you or anyone seated nearby need emergency medical attention during the ceremony, we ask that you move quietly to find an event staff member or university police. They will direct you to the emergency personnel who are stationed nearby. Out of respect for all the graduates and everyone gathered, we ask that all mobile devices be silenced for the duration of the ceremony. Please be mindful that everyone here today would like to hear their student's name announced as they receive their diploma and are individually recognized. Please hold your applause until after each college dean has concluded, and for your safety and all participants and guests, we ask that everyone remain in your seats until the conclusion of the ceremony. We are also expecting a full house this afternoon. To the guests in the audience, please help event staff seat family members by making room in your row or signaling to event staff if you have room in your area. We ask that you put your bags on your laps to free up space in the bleachers. We have a saying at Millersville, it takes a village, welcome to our village. Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations, families, and special guests here today. Enjoy the day. The ceremony will begin soon. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 167th Annual Commencement of Millersville University. I'm Dr. Gail Gasbridge, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. On this special occasion, we honor our students and confer our undergraduate degrees. We also greet our guests attending today's ceremony virtually. Please rise if you are able for the singing of the national anthem sung by Ms. Cristina Flores, class of 2023.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Thank you, Ms. Flores. Millersville University is pleased to recognize the land in which we gather, study, and work, and we would like to recognize the native peoples of the lower Susquehanna River Basin, those known and unknown to us, who have stewarded the land upon which we sit for thousands of years. This land is the ancestral land of the Conestogas, the Susquehannocks, Shawnee, and others. One group, the Shanks Ferry people, had a village adjacent to the campus. We pay our respects to the traditional occupants and caretakers of this land. I am honored to introduce those members of the platform party who will not be introduced later as part of the program. Please hold your applause until all have been presented. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is fortunate to have dedicated individuals who serve voluntarily by appointment of the governor on the Millersville University Council of Trustees. Will the following trustees please rise as your name is announced? Dr. Richard Frericks and Miss Allison Ross. The following are members of the administration and faculty. Again, please rise as your name is called. Dr. James Dell, Dean of the College of Graduate Studies and Adult Learning and Associate Provost for Academic Administration. Dr. Victor DeSantis, Vice President for External Affairs and Chief of Staff. Mr. Joshua Hartranft, Interim Chief Technology Officer. Dr. Rachel Finley Bowman, Dean of University College and Associate Provost for Student Success. Ms. Debbie Newsom, Interim Vice President for Finance and Administration. Mr. Victor Ramos, Vice President for Advancement. Mr. Carlos Wiley, Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer. Dr. Mary Beth Williams, Vice President for Student Affairs. And Dr. Len Litowitz, Chair of the Applied Engineering, Safety, and Technology Department, and one of our most senior faculty members who is the mace bearer for today's commencement ceremony. Please join me in thanking them and our VIPs here today to celebrate with us. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Kelly Bana, President of ABSCUF MU and Associate Professor of Psychology, to offer greetings on behalf of the faculty and introduce the Educator of the Year.
Thank you, Dr. Gasparich. Good evening, everybody. Oh, you guys can do better than that. Good evening. Thank you. On behalf of the Millersville University faculty, it is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome today's guests of honor, our graduates, and to extend a warm welcome to their friends and family who have joined us today to celebrate them and their accomplishments. 10 years ago, during my faculty orientation, one of us asked a tenured faculty member, "What is the best thing about working at Millersville?" Her answer? The students. I remember thinking, she can't think of anything else that's good about working here, so she's just saying the students because it's the easy answer. And I was a little worried about what I had gotten myself into. After about a year of teaching, though, it became clear to me that her answer was an honest one. Our students really are delightful to work with. There are a few here and there that are, well, less than delightful, but they are few and far between. The vast majority of our students are earnest, hardworking, and motivated. More than that, they are kind, they are thoughtful, and they are compassionate. I'd like to share with you a personal story about just how kind and compassionate our students are. Last summer, my very best friend, who happened to be a rat terrier named Colby, was diagnosed with Cushing syndrome and then with cancer. The tumor was successfully removed in October, but over the course of the following 5 months, he suffered a series of seemingly unrelated life-threatening infections and medical conditions that eventually ended with me having to make a very difficult decision at the end of March. As anyone who has ever cared for a sick family member knows, times like these are often stressful and unpredictable. There's the emotional distress, yes, but then there are the logistical challenges. Scheduling veterinary appointments follows the same Hunger Games rules as scheduling medical appointments for humans. You take what you can get whenever you can get it. And then there are the myriad emergency visits that always seem to pop up at the worst time possible. But life happens and you deal with it. In this case, dealing with it sometimes involved asking a colleague to cover a class for me. It sometimes involved last-minute changes to class assignments or having to reschedule office hours or student meetings. It sometimes meant longer than usual delays in getting feedback to students, and my usual delays are long enough, or bringing Colby to class because it was the only way to be on time after leaving the vet clinic. In other words, dealing with it meant inconveniencing my students and sometimes falling short, way short of what I thought they deserved. So I waited for the emails. I waited for what would have been justified complaints. I waited for the long lines of students outside of my office asking for their marked up rough drafts. They never came. What came instead was grace. It was kindness. It was compassion. Rather than expressions of irritation or frustration, which would have been understandable, they expressed concern, both for Colby and for me. When he came to class with me, my students, or as I like to think of them, Colby's classmates, welcomed him with open arms, always stopping to pet him on their way out the door, or in the hallway, or in my office. And when I had to say goodbye to that perfect little stinker, they wrote emails and gave me cards expressing their condolences. They brought me flowers, and they brought me Oreos. One student even knitted a little dog bone with Colby's name on it for me. Absolutely none of this was expected, but it was so incredibly thoughtful and so incredibly appreciated, and it lightened the load more than they could possibly know. It was also emblematic of the type of human beings our students are. You know, when universities design marketing materials, they often and rightfully focus on what they can offer you. Recruitment events are designed to persuade prospective students that getting a Millersville degree is worthwhile, that coming here will teach you to think critically and prepare you for a job. And it is, and it does, and it will. But that isn't all that makes coming to Millersville worthwhile. That tenured faculty member who spoke at my orientation was right. More than anything, it's our students that make this a great place to be. Not just because of your academic prowess in the classroom, but because of the people you are and the way you treat others. What makes Millersville a worthwhile place to be is the vibrant, engaging, and caring community that you help create. So yes, congratulations on all of your academic achievements. You certainly have earned it. But also, thank you for choosing to spend the past 4-ish years of your lives with us, and for showing us grace and kindness when we've needed it. I wish you all health, happiness, and success as you move on to whatever comes next. Congratulations and thank you. And now I get to tell you about how wonderful one of my colleagues is. Every year, the Educator of the Year Award is presented to a single faculty or staff member as a recognition of their exceptional teaching, counseling, mentoring, and advising efforts. This year, the faculty of Millersville University are thrilled to present this award to Dr. Deborah Tamaclo, Associate Professor of Special Education. Now, there are many forms of outstanding teaching and advising, so it's difficult to provide an exhaustive list of award-worthy characteristics. A few of the many reasons Dr. Tamaclo was selected this year is because she has been instrumental in co-founding the new Action Research Conference for student teachers to showcase research conducted in their classrooms. Further, she provides students with learning opportunities outside of the classroom. This year, she organized a trip to Italy to learn about the Reggio Emilia approach and leading an assistive technology conference where students and colleagues design low-tech assistive technology that is donated to the IU13. Finally, she collaborated with colleagues on projects that offer culturally responsive professional development opportunities to other educators. Personally, I've been fortunate to serve side along Dr. Tamaclo on a number of committees and in service to the faculty union, and I can assure you that her contributions to the Millersville community extend beyond the classroom. Without any further ado, I am delighted to present the Millersville University Educator of the Year Award to my friend and colleague, Dr. Deborah Tamaclo.
Thank you, Dr. Bana. I would now like to introduce Ms. Lindsay Griffiths, President of the Millersville University Student Government Association, who is graduating today and will offer greetings to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Dr. Gasparich. Friends, family, special guests, faculty, administration, President Muba, and most importantly, the class of 2023. Today is the day. Congratulations, class of 2023. We have reached the day we've waited for over the past 4 years. I bet you can all agree that this is not the exact journey you thought you would take to arrive to today. Let's take 30 seconds and reflect on that journey. So graduates, look at your friends and your peers around you and think of a memory that's happened over the past 4 years. I hope to see some smiles and laughs. I will say the last commencement didn't actually do it, so I'm hoping you continue. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, you know what? Okay, actually, that was really good. I would like to thank you all for that. Thank you. Thank you for that moment of reflection. Over the past few weeks, I've done a lot of reflection on all 4 years, and my last year as your student body president. The past 4 years have been, how do I put this simply, absolutely crazy. We as a class came into college in the fall of 2019. With the expectation that these would be the best years of our lives. We're gonna live on campus, we're gonna attend classes, make friends, and then have normal freshman year finals, and then it all stopped. And then we were sent home and told to have an amazing 2-week spring break. 3 days later, it was, nope, see you in the fall. And then July rolled around and the COVID pandemic kept us home for 1 more year. Finally, in the fall of 2021, we returned to campus as juniors. We now have to run our student organizations, go to classes, and figure out what campus was like. Because what we were here for, a few months. But do you know what we have done over these past 2 years? We overcame. We overcame everything thrown at us. We overcame the struggles of not only the global pandemic, but also the results of being college students during it. Our campus may not be back to the pre-COVID campus it once was, but it's Millersville. The campus we loved when we chose to come here, and now we walk the stage. Where did the time go? Where did the late nights in the SMAC go? The club meetings that we attended or ran? They're over now. We came, we overcame, and now we go out into the world with many epic lessons of Millersville University in our pockets. I hope you take these lessons and go out into the world and being the amazing humans I have had the honor to serve this past year. Remember to explore, be professional, strive to help others, be inclusive, have integrity, and carry your heart with compassion. I will leave this last quote with you, and I chose to put it on my graduation cap, but it's something I've carried with me over the years. Be bold enough to use your voice. Be brave enough to listen to your heart, and be strong enough to live the life you've always imagined. Be Winnie the Pooh. Once again, congratulations, class of 2023. It's been a ride, and I can't wait to see where you all go. I'm so proud of you. For the final time of my presidency, thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay. Allow me to introduce Ms. Gabriela Rodriguez Izquierdo, spokesperson for the Senior Gift Campaign.
You pronounced it right. Good job. Thank you, Dr. Gisfers. I appreciate it. She actually pronounced it correctly. Okay. Hi, Dr. Schmidt. Hi, Dr. Dristat. Hi, Mom. Okay. We have a tradition of giving here at Millersville University. Since 1866, each graduating class has promoted a philanthropic spirit by providing students an opportunity to leave their legacy at the university that they call home. The graduating class of 2023 continues this tradition by giving back to our alma mater through the programs, departments, and teams that we love and that have had a positive impact on our Millersville experiences. In appreciation and recognition to our educational experience at Millersville University, the class of 2023 resolved to contribute to the Millersville University Scholarship Fund and other programs of personal significance. Graduates, you can be proud that our class will be remembered for our pride and generosity. Dr. Wuba. Okay, there you go. Dr. Wuba, please accept our contributions as a token of our sincere gratitude to Millersville University for providing us with a high-quality academic experience that has prepared us well for our future. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gabriela. It is now my great honor to introduce Dr. Daniel Wuba, Millersville University's 15th president, who will offer his salutation to the graduating class.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gasparich, and good afternoon or good evening. I want to welcome our graduating students, faculty, staff, family members, friends, and distinguished guests. This afternoon, we have gathered here to celebrate the achievement of our graduating students. But before we start the main celebration, let's recognize those who have made it possible for them to get to this point in their lives. First, I want to thank the families and friends for the role they played in getting our students here. Family and friends, kindly rise or wave to be recognized. Family and friends. Thank you. Thank you. We are also fortunate to have loyal alumni, many of whom are proud to have their children, their grandchildren, their nieces, their nephews attending their alma mater. A special thank you to all our legacy families and their graduates here today. Second, I want to thank our faculty members who walk beside our graduates on their educational journey. They have guided and assisted you, our graduates, in the acquisition of a holistic education that is firmly rooted in liberal arts and sciences, as well as in the various professions. Faculty, kindly stand up to be recognized. Faculty. Thank you. Thank you very much to our faculty. I mentioned earlier that we are here to celebrate you, our graduating students, today. And I know some of you may be wondering why. Well, it is because you are receiving your degree from Millersville University after overcoming challenges that no one could have imagined when you first enrolled on this campus. As you heard from the outgoing SGA president, we gave you 2 weeks as spring break. You thought it was an extra week, and it turned into a year. You never expected that to happen, but you persevered and you've made it to the finishing line. Some of you may be apprehensive about what comes next in your life. You may be asking yourself what your next steps in life might be. And that is okay, because most graduates feel the same way during commencement. While some of you may have already landed jobs or have been admitted to graduate and professional schools, I am aware that others are now going to figure out your next steps starting Monday morning. With your degree from this university, you have the skills and the competency to succeed at wherever you land. But as you leave the confines of the veil, you are entering a world of transformation, especially brought about by technology. And I want to spend the next few minutes to share my thoughts about one of the current technological shifts that definitely requires attention. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. You might say, what is artificial intelligence? I can safely assume that majority of us at this celebration have a cell phone, right? Okay, now, well, each time your cell phone has suggested a word to you when you're trying to text, that is artificial intelligence at work. And so it is not a matter of whether or even AI will impact our lives, but rather, how would it affect us as it continues to evolve and becomes more and more incorporated into the tools that influence our daily lives? This technology has changed the way we live, the way we work, and the way we interact with each other. It has created numerous opportunities for innovation and growth in various industries, spanning from healthcare through finance to education. Now, you, our graduating students, are entering a world where AI is becoming an integral part of the workforce. And it is essential that you understand the impact that it will have on your future careers in the humanities, the social sciences, business, entrepreneurship. You can list almost every discipline. So let's look at a few practical examples of how AI currently is impacting us. Let's talk about ethics. AI raises ethical questions that are relevant to the humanities, such as questions about the use of data, privacy, and bias. It also raises questions about the role of technology in society and the impact it has on human cultures and values. What about data analysis? AI can analyze large amounts of data to identify patterns and insights to help make informed decisions about consumer behavior, market trends, and financial data. One area that AI has really impacted us, especially in the academy, is in digital humanities. AI is enabling new forms of research in the humanities by providing tools for digital analysis, visualization, and translation of texts, messages, and cultural artifacts. For example, it can analyze historical data and literary texts to identify language patterns which will shed more light on human behavior. It can even analyze language and discourse to identify patterns in social media or political communication, or translate text from one language to the other. When we talk about preservation, AI is helping to preserve and restore cultural heritage by providing tools for digital archiving and restoration. For example, it can be used to restore damaged or degraded works of art, or to create virtual simulations of historical sites and artifacts. In the business world, how is AI impacting customer service? AI can be used to provide personalized customer service, such as chatbots that can answer customer inquiries and resolve issues. When you go to some websites, you don't even ask for it. They just pop up at you, and they start asking you, hello, I'm so-and-so. How can I help you? And this is just because you went to that website. This is all AI. So this can help businesses provide better customer experiences and improve customer loyalty. I want to end this example by talking about entrepreneurial education. AI is transforming entrepreneurial education by providing students with real-world data and insights that will enable them to learn from real-life studies and scenarios. This can help students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills, as well as their entrepreneurial mindsets required for them to succeed in business. So in summary, AI is changing the world in which we live, and it will continue to do so in the future. As the technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative applications in the field of the humanities, the social sciences, business, natural sciences, engineering. It's impacting everything we do. Having said all that, I'm gratified to say that this is an exciting time to be entering the workforce. And this technology will present you with new opportunities and challenges. As you go forth into the world, I urge you to continue learning and adapting to both these challenges and opportunities. So in closing, I know you've heard more about AI than you expected, but that is the world in which we live. So in closing, remember that your faculty members here have equipped you with the skills and the competencies that you need to succeed at the next stage of your lives. Now it is your responsibility to use those skills and the competencies to succeed. Congratulations to each of you, our graduates, and we look forward to seeing all the amazing things that you are going to do in the world. Congratulations. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Mr. Joseph Garner. Joe Garner has been involved with Millersville University since his time as a first-generation college student. He and his wife, Elizabeth, who is also an alum, have generously given of their time and talents to our students. Often when I meet students or I meet alums and they tell me that one of the benefits of being at Millersville was they met their spouses, I can really understand them because it happened to me too when that's as an undergrad, and it goes a long way. So thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you, Joe. Joe has served on the Millersville University Foundation Board for many years and is currently the president. The foundation manages and invests endowed gifts for the university, encompassing about 500 scholarships, and the program accounts with a total net asset of $50 million. The Morada Fund, a student-led and student-managed investment fund, was the idea of Mr. Joe Garner and Dr. Mike Gamper. The work of dedicated members of the MU Foundation Investment Committee made this a reality. The Morada Fund now manages over $250,000 of the foundation's assets. It offers hands-on investment experience in building and managing portfolio of stocks that are identified and researched by the students. This is not paper money, it is real money. And I've heard that often our students beat the stock market. So that says a whole lot. When he's not spending time on campus, Mr. Garner is the director of research and a member of the small cap growth portfolio management team for Emerald Asset Management. Emerald is based in Leola, Pennsylvania, and it is a diversified investment management holding company that manages nearly $4 billion in client assets. Joe oversees Emerald's 14-person investment research team. Mr. Garner graduated magna cum laude from Millersville University in 1990 with his bachelor's degree in economics. He and Elizabeth have 3 children and 1 adorable basset hound. Kindly join me in welcoming our alum and today's commencement speaker, Mr. Joseph Garner.
Thank you, Dr. Wuba, for that very kind and generous introduction. And I'd like to thank you and your administration and the Council of Trustees for inviting me here to speak to you today. Congratulations, class of 2023. You guys did it. Today, I'd like to share with you my Millersville story, how it fundamentally changed my life, how it prepared me for the road ahead, and how it motivated me to give back. Think of it as the cycle from learning to earning to giving. And while some things have changed over the years, I hope you see that a lot has stayed the same. And if I can right up front address some of these things that changed, as a member of your alumni, I want you to know we are extremely jealous of the new dorms. The fact that Gordon here is much better than it was when we were here, take my word on that one. And I've got to tell you, as many times as I come back to campus, I still have a hard time finding my way around the new SMAC. So there are a few things that have changed over the years. All of them seem to be good. But let's get into it here. So my Millersville story probably starts like many of yours. I was a first-generation college student from nearby York County. I came from a blue-collar, middle-class home with a hardworking father and devoted mother who made tremendous sacrifices so that my sister, my 2 brothers, and me could have a better future. We had no 529 plans or other forms of college financing, so Millersville was a godsend as an affordable, high-quality education. My story, though, took a very sharp turn during my first semester on campus. I was playing an afternoon football game outside of my dorm with my friends. I went over to the middle to catch a pass, and for the record, I caught the pass, but I was tackled very hard, laid flat. Afterwards, things didn't seem quite right. Before I knew it, I was facing an extensive surgical procedure to repair a congenital urological issue that I didn't know I had and would have proven life-threatening if I didn't find out about it. So my friend who hit me, who felt terrible, realized after I finally had to convince him of this, he saved my life. The surgery, which was the first of its kind, was a frightening wake-up call, and life got real quick. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because when a freshman is confronted with their mortality, their perspective changes. I realized that I had been given a second chance. I realized that I had a tremendous educational opportunity in front of me at Millersville, and I was going to take full advantage of it. I also realized that I had a large group of friends, family members, and faculty that cared quite a bit about me, more than I could have imagined, and I was not going to let them down. And to the professors here today, you should know that your predecessors showed tremendous compassion, empathy, and flexibility. It was greatly appreciated, and if we had epic values award nominations at that time, I would have been stuffing the ballot boxes for you guys. So I went on to excel academically. As Dr. Wuba said, I graduated magna cum laude with departmental honors in economics. Like my fellow econ majors here today, when I was here under Dr. Andy Howell, Secunderabad Leland, Marvin Margolis, among others, I learned the laws of supply and demand, the key tenets of monetary and fiscal policy, the dynamics of international trade, and the perils of inflation. I didn't realize that inflation one was going to come back like this. I also learned the principles of effective public speaking from J.B. Riley. That one's coming in handy today. How to think and argue logically from Dr. Melvin Allen, and I even learned a little Japanese from Yamamoto sensei. So you might not yet appreciate how your liberal arts background will help you in life, but trust me, it will. I also experienced one of the most pleasant and unexpected surprises of my life during that second semester of my freshman year. I was coming back from surgery, and I got to tell you, those long, cold winter walks from my dorm, Harbold, which is where Westview is today, to Roddy, took about all the energy I had. And there probably wasn't a time in my life that I was less interested in meeting a young lady. But of course, that's when I would meet my wife, right? So I met a lovely young history major named Elizabeth Lafferty. And to make a long story short, a few months after she graduated, we were married. And as Dr. Wuba said, we now have 3 wonderful children and 1 adorable basset hound. And I got to tell you, that little dog has me wrapped around her paw. With time and perspective, I realized that sometimes the things that initially appear to be the worst things that could happen to you end up being some of the best things. My kids have heard me say that 1,000 times, but it's true. I know each of you have faced your challenges, and I've heard about it here today. The traumatic and disruptive pandemic that forced you to learn and interact with each other in a way that no other generation of Marauders ever had to. I'm not quite sure how you did it. But I'm here today to tell you that things are going to turn out okay and maybe better than you could have ever imagined because of what you've had to endure. You see, life's challenges are often blessings in disguise. They test your character, they test your faith, and they test your determination. But if you pass those tests, they also make you stronger and enable you to go farther than ever before. My time at Millersville changed me, as surely your time here has changed you. Like you, I experienced and hopefully embodied Millersville University's epic values. And I've got to tell you, it took a dynamic leader like President Wuba to shine a spotlight on the core values that define what it is to be a Millersville Marauder. But the truth is that those values have always been right here as a part of the DNA of this institution, and my story is living proof of it. Nobody ever said this was going to be easy. So when I was in your position and I graduated with my bachelor's degree, I was ready to go enter the workforce. One problem, the workforce was not ready for me. I graduated into a recession, jobs for economics majors were scarce, so I said, okay, I'm gonna call an audible. I'm gonna go pursue my MBA, wait this thing out. Graduated a year later with my MBA, found out that the recession and the job market were even worse. But I did eventually land that first job. It was in the Pennsylvania Department of Commerce, which was where I interned during my senior year. Internships are important. Little did I know that my inauspicious start was positioning me for bigger things to come. A few years later, I read an article profiling a Lancaster-based investment firm named Emerald Asset Management that was celebrating its first anniversary. Emerald's founder, Joseph Bessaker, believed that you could uncover investment opportunities in small, fast-growing companies that were often overlooked by Wall Street by rolling up your sleeves and doing the research. Marauder funds, students, I think you know what I'm talking about. Emerald created the Home State Fund, a mutual fund that invested in Pennsylvania-based growth companies, many of whom were those small, overlooked companies. I wrote him a letter. We did that back then. I told him it was a great idea and I'd love to be a part of it. I'm not sure exactly what it is that won him over. Maybe he saw that I was willing to work hard and work cheap, but I got that job as a research analyst and I was all in. The Emerald story is something of an entrepreneurial success story. After the first 3 years, the Home State Fund was the 5th best performing growth fund in the entire country. It put us on the map, improved the strategy. As Emerald grew, we broadened our horizons and expanded beyond Pennsylvania to small companies throughout the United States. Not long after joining Emerald, I became director of research, leading our research team, and then later joined the portfolio management team for our flagship Emerald Growth Fund. That team included 2 other Millersville alumni, Ken Mertz and Stacy Sears. In 2015, the Emerald Growth Fund that we managed ranked in the 1st percentile of all small growth funds in the entire country. Now imagine that from a mutual fund managed by 3 Millersville alumni. Emerald's grown quite a bit over the years, from about $10 million in assets under management when I joined the firm in 1994 to nearly $4 billion today, and we don't plan on stopping there. Emerald's always had the grit and determination of an underdog. We've competed against the titans of Wall Street, held our own, helping our clients meet their financial goals, doing it the right way. I tell you this not to boast, but to show you what is possible with hard work, determination, a great team, a little bit of luck, and the preparation that comes along with your Millersville University education. You can accomplish great things and change the world in a positive way. I did it in my own little way, and I've seen plenty of my fellow alumni do it as well. There is no reason why you can't do it too, and don't let anybody tell you differently. As you pursue your career path, it might not go in a straight line, and you may occasionally experience setbacks and disappointments. But when you encounter them, be creative, be flexible, be persistent, and most importantly, keep moving forward. Because sometimes the things that initially appear to be the worst things can turn out to be the best things. You can do this. Giving back. Academy Award-winning actor Denzel Washington once said, "At the end of the day, it's not about what you've done or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back." Liz and I have always recognized and appreciated the impact that Millersville University's had on our lives. While we've both been active supporters of numerous local community organizations, some of our most rewarding work has been right here, supporting our alma mater and students like you. I've had the honor and privilege of serving the Millersville University Foundation for nearly 20 years. For those of you who are not familiar, like Dr. Wuba had said earlier, the foundation manages and invests endowed gifts for the universities. So what's an endowed gift? I didn't know what it was when I was in your position. It's a gift that is not to be spent. Imagine that. It's to be invested, and the returns from those investments are spent in accordance with the wishes of the donor most often to fund scholarships or programs. Now, how many of you, give me a show of hands here, have received a scholarship of some form during your time here at Millersville? I want to see those hands. Come on, raise them up. There you go. That is a beautiful sight to see. You are the beneficiaries of the generosity of our donors. You know, in the foundation, we're in the forever business. Those gifts are managed to be in place forever, generating funding streams to last forever, impacting students' lives forever. Our donors, and many of them were sitting in your shoes at one point in time. Whoops. Of course this would happen. Thank you to the Marauder Fund for this cord, by the way. The donors create those endowments to establish a legacy, to honor someone that had an impact on their lives, or to support areas of importance to them forever. Thanks to the generosity of those donors, our hardworking development team led by Victor Ramos and Alice McMurray, and the prudent oversight of the Foundation Board, over the past 20 years, that number of endowments has more than doubled to over 525, and those assets have grown from less than 10 million. And we're going to get to 60 million very soon. Millersville, whether you know it or not, has a growing legacy of one generation of Marauders lending a helping hand to the next, and it's a beautiful thing to see. In that spirit, Liz and I created the Charles and Charlotte Lafferty Endowment, which provides a scholarship to a history major. It was created to honor the legacy of Liz's parents. Her father was a history teacher, and her mother had a passion for genealogy. It was also done to recognize the positive influence of faculty members, some of you may know them, Dennis Downey, Frank Bremer, and Susan Lehau, who positively influenced Liz's life, and many like her. The current recipient of the Lafferty Endowment, Jillian Bergen, is a member of the graduating class. Jillian, where are you? There you are. Liz and I would like you to know we've received your letters over the years, and we have been thrilled by your accomplishments in the classroom and as a leader on campus. We've been uplifted by your efforts to give back and to mentor others. You are the reason, you and students like you are the reasons why we do this. During my first term, and I title this by Creating New Legacies, during my first term on the board, and thank you, Jillian, I began to have discussions with Dr. Mike Gumper about creating a student-managed investment fund here at Millersville. I had seen similar organizations at other institutions and saw the impact they had on the educational experience and the lives of the members of those funds. Well, why couldn't that happen at Millersville? Only 1 in 4 colleges and universities of similar size to Millersville have one of these funds. Why couldn't Millersville be the 1 in 4? Well, during my second go-round on the board, Mike, along with Dr. Ron Baker, took that ball and ran with it. We worked together with the investment committee of the Foundation Board to create the Marauder Fund. To the Marauder Fund members here today, and I know you're out there, even in the front row, you have taken the skills from your intensive training modules, progressed through the ranks, and navigated one of the most challenging stock markets in history. I've heard your pitches, I've witnessed your debates, and felt the cohesive bond of your team. I am deeply impressed by what you've accomplished and how you've taken an idea and made the reality so much better. Last year, Liz and I created the Marauder Fund CEO Endowment, providing a scholarship to the student CEO of the Marauder Fund. We did it to recognize the positive contributions of all Marauder Fund members, past, present, and future. We also did it to honor Mike Gumper and Ron Baker for their mentorship, their tutelage, and their dedication. The first recipient of the Marauder Fund CEO Endowment is a member of the class of 2023, Lauren Watkins. Lauren, where are you? There you are. Lauren, we also did this to recognize you and your predecessors for your leadership and as an investment in your future. I know a thing or two about investments. and I know this is going to be a good one. It's exciting for Liz and me to know that this endowment will be in place to recognize those who follow in your footsteps forever. Now, wrapping up here, as you celebrate today, take a moment to reflect on how your life has changed during your time at Millersville. And think of those who supported and encouraged you along the way. Think about how you can give back. Imagine the lives that you can touch through volunteering, mentoring, coaching, hiring an intern. Millersville students tend to be the hardest working and brightest out there. Or applying your talents and expertise in unique and special ways. Who knows, Victor? Maybe even an endowment one day. I think you will find the lives that you change might just change yours even more. So finally, my charge to you is this. As you leave here today, take with you the learnings from the classroom, the relationships, the experiences, and the epic values of Millersville University. Use them to achieve greatly and go change the world in a positive way. And when you do, don't forget to give back and help the next generation of Marauders accomplish even more. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garner. As a special note to today's ceremony, we wish to acknowledge any active and retired veterans, National Guard reservists, and first responders in attendance today. If you are able, please stand so that we can recognize you. Thank you for your service. Millersville University students are awarded honors in 3 categories: departmental honors, the University Honors College, and University Honors. In order to graduate from the University Honors College program, a student must not only complete designated honors courses and a thesis, but also maintain a grade point average in honors courses of at least a 3.35. The highest earned academic honor of the university that the university can bestow is summa cum laude, which is a grade point average between 3.95 and 4. For a full list of students graduating with university honors, please consult your program. It is now my pleasure to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees for the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences and the Lombardo College of Business to Dr. Wuba for the conferral of their degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, after the conferring of degrees, marshals will guide the graduates to the stage.
So now we come to the fun part of the whole celebration. The undergraduate candidates present here from the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences and the Lombardo College of Business have taken all of their examinations and are being recommended for their degrees by the faculty of their schools. Will all candidates now please stand? All students getting their degrees today, please stand. Upon the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania through the Board of Governors and the Council of Trustees, I confer upon you the appropriate baccalaureate and associate degree, together with all of its associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. You may be seated.
I now have the honor of introducing Dr. Yeva Zaki, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, who will present the graduates of this college as they arrive on the stage.
Will the marshals please bring forward the graduates of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences so that they now may be recognized.
Ross Alexander Mather. Memphis A. Tucker. Gavin C. Orth. Amber Crystal Southard. Ashley Maccarelli. Emmett William Saracini. Dominic Brian Nelson. Nora Michelle Garrison, summa cum laude. Kevin Michael Nix, cum laude. Hunter Augustus Arburn Davis, magna cum laude, University Honors College. Tyreek M. Sharp. Timothy Luigi Smith. Mehul Gala. Nonel A. Logan. Hannah Nicole Frymoyer. Jordan Michael Hibschman. Kyle Jurgensen. Garrett Paul Baldacci. Caleb Charles Swartz. Faith Grube. Rachel Jenna Lardani. Thomas Fosnot. Peter George Malonis. Jaylene Maldonado Torres. Gabriela Maria Rodriguez Esquierdo, cum laude. Lindsay Ann Griffiths. Pascal Muganizi. Wilden Alfred Lane. John Patrick Senevich. Stephen David McCloskey. Tyler James Monto. Miles Alexander Miller. Giovanna Martin. Marissa Renee Tribley, magna cum laude. Grace Ann de Oliveira. Samantha E. Connolly, cum laude. Alyssa Ann Stover, cum laude. Lauren R. Martinez. Zachary Charles Beatty. Christina Faith Borchert, cum laude. Bethany Lynn Miller, cum laude. Emmett D. McKell. Serena Spots. Marlena F. Popson. Casey Danielle Emmel, cum laude. Taylor Nicole Leonard. Maggie May Rhiannon Kroll. Lauren Elizabeth Fuchs, magna cum laude. Frances Louise Drayton. Julia Aiken. Teresa Ann Palmer. Peter Michael Pascarella, cum laude. Brianna Ashley Turner. Robert Pfeiffer Leibel. Anna Ashley Sophia Calderon. Sydney A. George, magna cum laude. Benjamin L. Graham, cum laude. Kelsey Vashti Hunt. Faith Olumbe. Austin J. Teal. Jason Young. Garrett Thomas Howe, cum laude. Hannah Catherine DeBoer. Jillian Lee Bergen, magna cum laude, honors in history. Lindsay Siciliano, cum laude. Cheyenne Charmaine Check. Allison Rain Crows. Ronald Jeffrey Farrell, cum laude. Garrett William Kilgore, magna cum laude. Franklin Andrew Klinger. Tayana Hermelinda Goldsboro, cum laude. Kevin Ton Tuan Lu. Jackson Dakota Fogel, magna cum laude, honors in English. Foster L. Pollen. Gabrielle Willow Rudig, magna cum laude. Emily Lauren McNair, magna cum laude. Olivia Rose Servideo, cum laude, University Honors College. Annie Virginia Williamson, cum laude. Siobhan Cottle. Kayla Lynn Marie Gold. Emma Grace Lamartina. Morgan Maria Toll, magna cum laude, honors in communications, University Honors College. David Claude Vitti. Rachel S. Gordon, cum laude. Amy E. Fuda. Mark Thomas Ilgenfritz. Jenna Nicole Matijik. Lillian Rose Cross. Emily Grace Longenecker, cum laude. Julia Christine Festini, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Reese Bundra. Alexis A. Lanza. Samantha J. Dunsack, cum laude. Kelsey R. Bookman. Brittany Elizabeth Novella. Brianna Lynn Erdman. Joshua M. Dorsheimer, summa cum laude. Megan Tara Linkes, cum laude. Haley Samara Grant, cum laude. Mandy Nicole Flickinger, summa cum laude. Grace Pauline Jeffery, cum laude. Allison Brooke Connolly, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elaine Gibson. Lauren Lee Statuti, cum laude. Stephen Tyler Moore. Dennis Ann Lean. Hannah Christine Smith, magna cum laude. Connor Woods, cum laude. Maxwell Franklin Gaston. Abdallah Talat Ibrahim. Shailani Ramos Batista. Stacey A. Andrews. Christopher Barron Stone McPartlin. Cooper W. Younger, cum laude. Brody Patrick Glick. Amanda J. Balducci, honors in anthropology. Connor Adam Pearson. Alexandra Dominguez. Andrew Scott Klein. Haley E. R. Bridget Valeria Garcia, magna cum laude. Haley J. Poe, magna cum laude. Carly Taylor Heindel. Alicia Ann Hill, honors in sociology. Abigail V. Stone, cum laude. Kyla M. Shinko. Katie Lynn Potts. Avery Sophia Hartman. Gwendolyn May Eaton. Erin Brubaker, cum laude. Charlotte Caroline Molitoris. Michael Wayne Zabkowski, cum laude. Angel Luis Peña Pubon, cum laude. Taylor W. Steyer. Taylor K. Green, University Honors College. Sydney Amanda Smith. Vincent Michael Fahey. Evan Michael Podralski. Sydney Elizabeth Tomac. Braden K. Weaver, cum laude. Bria Ann Cashman. Naima Nure Winder, cum laude. Tanaya L. Turner, magna cum laude. Cameron Marie Winton. Madeline Ruth Stoner. Rachel A. Bittner, magna cum laude. Ian Lee Bendix, magna cum laude. Dylan Christopher Leapart, cum laude. Christopher Ellen Szynski, cum laude. Rowan Lucas McDonnell. Lindsay Marie Hutchinson, magna cum laude. Carson Jack Bespels. Michael Everett Eckersley. Sarah Nicole Mason, cum laude. Kate Liana Strickland. Anna Louise Brown. Michael Anthony Capozzoli. Adam Levi Young. Jack William Delfero. Daniela Christina McCurdy. Allison McCarthy. Ashley Fritz. Laura Madison Saunders. Michael Declan Fisher. Nicholas William Marateo. Ethan Foster Howe. Christina E. Flores, magna cum laude. Haley Madison Richard, cum laude. Elise April Eggleston, summa cum laude. Hudson Avery Smith, magna cum laude. Benjamin David Sedlasik, magna cum laude. Evan Scott Kazanjian, cum laude. Noah Anthony Mano, summa cum laude, honors in music, University Honors College. Ruth Elizabeth Kowalski, summa cum laude. Benjamin Thomas Fritz, cum laude. Henry Miller, cum laude. William Joseph Stone. Harley Earl Ludi. Sarah L. Smith. Megan M. Polk. Natalie Grace Flory, summa cum laude, University Honors College, Department Honors English and World Languages. Stephanie Rose Sauder, magna cum laude. Kara Ryan Love, magna cum laude. Thomas James Henry, cum laude. Nicholas James Cashdollar. Kirsten Emma Landsman. Zoe Elizabeth Clarkson. Alyssa Ray Fostick, cum laude. Gabrielle Octavia Chisholm. Jordan Amani Williams. Pamela Worry, cum laude. Alyssa Caitlin Marakska Daniels, magna cum laude. Jalexica Oriana Gonzalez. Bailey Nathaniel Troop. Sarah Jean Johnson. Luca Charles Ferretti. Tanner Valentino Snyder. Nathan P. Yeager. Angelica Maria Palmore, cum laude. Alicia Huang. Jamie N. Cascarino. Julianne Marie Lane. Noah Alexander Burton. Emily J. Patton, magna cum laude. Sadie Lynn Mitchell. Jared Robert Kern. Amanda Lee Harden. Lisette Estrella Gonzalez. Jillian Elizabeth Gurney, magna cum laude. Eliza Landis, cum laude. Zachary Alexander Markle. Natalie M. Szerzensky. Tyresha Vaughn Blanding. Brianna Simone Terrell. Logan A. Benoist. Shefule Idrisu Ilo. Jordan Michelle Yerger, magna cum laude, Department Honors in Government. Yamilis Sanchez. Jason Anthony Sostre. Andy Dawn Elizabeth Holton. Andy M. Stefanovich. Caitlin Brianna Fisher, magna cum laude. Gladys Laporte Rodriguez. Wendy Lee Yen King. Alyssa Marie Daria. Taylor N. Wismer, cum laude. Rachel Renee Wachter. Yes.
Okay. That concludes the graduates of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Congratulations. Thank you. I now invite Dean Mark Tomljanovic, who represents the Lombardo College of Business, and he will present the graduates of this college as they arrive on the stage.
Will the marshals please bring forward the graduates of the Lombardo College of Business so they may now be recognized.
I will. Joseph Lawson. Kirsten Ann Klauser. Furman J. Rain. Shay Madison Cobb. Allison Page Brinton. Chase Tyler Hufford. Jordan Marie Salzgiver. Maria Renee Morales. Nirmala Dunganya. Michaela Quinn Hagerman. Sarah Elizabeth Umbrecht, magna cum laude, University College, Honors College. Lauren Marie Andreas Watkins, Honors in Finance, University Honors College. Olivia M. Metz, magna cum laude, University Honors College, Department Honors in Management. Clayton Samuel Spencer. Brendan J. Ward. Malachi Gimburson. Adam R. Bonebreak. Caitlin Clementi. David Curtis Brown. Stephen John Wisniewski. Nemanja Jovic, summa cum laude. Michael Mastropalo. Tanner Jacob Coker. Drew William Hines. Anthony R. Lutz, cum laude. Autumn Gabriel Schmull, magna cum laude. Hannah Mackenzie Arnold. Gwendolyn N. King, cum laude. Jalen Marie Leftridge. Brooke Nicole Matthews. Carissa L. Karras. Ryan Dwayne Eckert. Matthew Philip Davler. Kyle James Brady. Brandon M. Price. Marquis Isaiah Ross. Pascal O. Brianna Michelle Strasbaugh, cum laude. Alexandra Barbara Matthias. Kyla Louise Parkhouse. Isabel Josephine Fiorenza. Reagan Mackenzie Kolinsky, cum laude. Morgan Marie Winchuk, magna cum laude. Aurelia Campbell. Joanne Benkuzme. Daniel Charles Kleinkert. Sean Joseph Lucas, magna cum laude. Nicholas David Bailey. Yu Huang, cum laude. Ajani Mausi, Noel. Isaiah Stephen Schutte. Zachary Joseph Lucia, magna cum laude. Spencer Michael Pellegrino. Nicholas Alejandro Lopez Erazo. Zachary J. Bailey. Madison Francesca Luciotti. Katie Zurita Juarez. Brittany A. Betelli. Kenneth Lamar Halterman. Gabrielle Brenda Crick. Meredith Lee Kelly. Elijah James Workinger. Justin Ikechukwu Nwasu. Lisa Ann Coy. Cynthia A. Darren. Jordan Tyler Staub. Aiden Charles O'Neill. Carson David Stewart. Sarah Marie Heavner, cum laude. Shelby K. Arter. Trinity Flynn McFarland. Jack W. Tracisi. Keenan Michael Fullerton. Josiah John Chapman. Nico Theodore Gavala. Keith Brendan Pate. Jaden Christopher Lisbon. Katie Nicole Werner. Connor Patrick McFadden. Cameron Robert Daly. Logan Curtis Roberts. Rose Irene Jou Fidget. Melena Sue Van Winkle, magna cum laude. Jennifer Mauricio. Sydney M. Yarish. Jean Chow. Mackenzie O'Neill, cum laude. Travis Daniel Kotelnicki. Jaden Faulkner. And last but not least, Cree Spencer.
This concludes the graduates from the Lombardo College of Business.
Congratulations, everyone. I now invite Ms. Joyce King, class of 1983, and Millersville University Alumni Association President, to offer remarks on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Thank you. On behalf of more than 74,000 Millersville University alumni, it's my extreme honor to be the first to officially welcome you to the Millersville University Alumni Association. You are now a member of lifelong learners of alumni. We've heard throughout the day today that challenges are adversities for us, or adversities are opportunities for us, that there is magic here that keeps us attached and engaged with the university, and that when we do that, we give of our time, talent, and sometimes even our wealth as our life permits. So please stay engaged. Each year, the Alumni Association has the pleasure of welcoming our new generation. It's our hope that you'll keep us informed of the significant developments in your life, of which we are sure there will be many, as you continue to make your alma mater proud. Again, congratulations and welcome to the alumni family. You may now reposition your tassels to the left. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ms. King. I wish to express sincere appreciation to Ms. Flores, Ms. Rodriguez Esquerdo, and Ms. Griffiths, to the gonfalon bearers, marshals, and readers, Dr. Sanuto and the Millersville University Wind Ensemble, and particularly to a new tradition we are starting at Millersville this summer, our Signal Society members. Could you please rise to be recognized? Thank you very much. You can read about the Signal Society. This is a unique, top-notch group of students who have come together and are going to work with the administration and faculty to establish traditions on our campus. Thank you very much for all you've done for us today and yesterday. Let us all also remember the women and men who are serving our country throughout the world and who are away from their family and friends. I wish all of you gathered here today a safe journey home. And now, please refer to the back of your QR code card as we conclude the ceremony with the singing of the first and third verses of the Alma Mater, led by Ms. Ellis Eggleston, class of 2023, and performed by the Millersville University Wind Ensemble. Will the audience please rise and remain standing until the recessional has ended? Thank you.
Spirit.